Here's the poor man's podcast for this Friday. I can't remember the date, first Friday in February 2021. Right, so the year was 2021. A friend of mine, an architect from London, who's opened up one of the Blessed Institutes in London. Me and him were just friends, and he said to me, Brother Ilyas, you have to come to Yemen with me. You have to come to Yemen with me. I said, bro, what do I want to come to Yemen for? He goes, you need to come. There's holy men there. I remember the year before, in that mountain on Spain, I made an intention to visit the holy men any chance I got. But I'd never heard of the holy men of Yemen. Anyway, he kept on phoning me up once a week, really pestering me. Bro, you have to come to Yemen, you have to come to Yemen. In the end, after about 7 phone calls, I said to myself, right, I ain't gonna go, but I'll tell him to phone me next week, and then I'll tell him, yeah, I've had a good think about it, and yeah, I can't go. There was a lot of dunya activities in my life at that time. I started a business, blah, 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 and all kinds of things were going on that were making excuses not to go. So he rang me up after the week. He said, bro, you're going to come to Yemen? I said, yeah, bro, I've had a long think about it. I hadn't really thought nothing about it. I'd already made a decision last phone call. Yeah, bro, I made a decision. I had a long think about it, and I ain't going to go. So sorry, bro. That guy, Allah bless him, wouldn't take no for an answer. In the end, I said to him, all right, then I'll go. So sent him my passport, whatever. We got the visas done. We went to Yemen together on this thing called the Dora, the first Dora in Yemen. And some guys there called the Habib that I never hadn't even heard of in 2001. So we went there. My God, what a place! There was no internet there at that time. No satellite, no TVs, nothing. I don't know what it's like now. At that time, there was nothing. Water was coming out of a well. But it was blessed, boy. It was blessed. I can't tell you all the stories, except we were spending maybe 20 hours a day for 3 or 4 weeks in the company of someone called Habib Umar. And he was looking after us good, man. Anyway, I can tell hundreds of stories. Every minute was a story. But one of the main stories that people in this poor man's podcast might understand is he knew what Westerners are like. Some of us had just come out of clubbing, some of us had been on cannabis, some of us had been on rap music, some of us were all kinds of characters. But somehow Allah took us to Yemen and the city of Dream. And then they knew that we can't study all day, we can't do zikr all day, we can't read Quran all day. So they would do certain things for us, like take us on trips. So they took us to a swimming pool. And I remember the talk before, it's all being translated into English. The Sheikh Habib Umar said, who wants to be purified? Is there anyone who here wants to be purified? I just had a thought in my heart. I go, too right, I bloody do. I got I got so many years of sins on the bloody heavy. And if it's just, he said, whoever wants to be purified, just go swimming today. Have the time of your life. Just enjoy yourself. I thought, this is easy, man. We read all these books on how to be purified, all that zikr, all that repentance. This is good. I like this kind of tasawwuf. This is what I've been dreaming about, to be purified like this. So he said, just go swimming. I said, me, being the innocent person I was, just took it at face value. I said, all right, I'll do that swimming. I remember maybe 2-3 hours in a hot August 2021 desert. We just swam and laughed and joked and had fights and everything. It was brilliant. I thought, that's it, purified, wicked. That's when the problem started. Next day, after Fajr, woke up, went outside, and the sun was so bright, everything just went black. So I had to go back in, and it was like a movie. You know, in a movie when someone's about to faint, I couldn't see where I was going. Everything went black, but I was still conscious that I'm awake. And then suddenly I puked, and what came out of me, God only knows what that was. It was black, thick oil. I can't remember who the Westerner was. It was an American guy. He just saw what was coming out of me, just gallons and gallons of it, going all over the floor, and he just ran. I remember seeing him run, and if it wasn't my puke, if it was someone else puking like that stuff, whatever it was, I would have ran too. So he went and called one of the Yemeni guys, because obviously they were like Kadims. And the Yemeni guy came over. He thought, whoa, he hadn't seen anything black like that come out of anyone. So he went to get a bucket and water. Obviously, somebody had to clean it up. I was in no state to clean it up. And then when he came back, guess what? All that black had just turned into like water. It was black and oil and tar, and it turned into water. By the time he'd got the bucket ready to clean it all up, it was just nothing. So we asked the mystical saints or good people there what it was. It could have been, my God, and whoever listens to this who knew me before I was practicing Islam, they know what kind of sins we used to get up to. But to get rid of them like that, oof, oof. So what I would say to you, when the Sheikh says things like that, who wants to be purified, just go swimming, just do it. That's my advice to the people in this. This was Habib Umar in. Yeah, and he told us lots of things that you wouldn't understand now. We didn't even understand at the time. One of the things he said, I remember coming back to England 1 week before September the 11th, and he said, very, very soon the world is going to completely change. And then September the 11th happened. So the world did change. They know so much. They're so pure that God teaches them himself. And then if you're lucky enough to sit with people like that, my God, will you benefit? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that story. No way, 7 minutes. Sorry, this was only meant to stay 3 minutes long. Forgive me. But Bern, you're the first one to listen to that. Other people, if you want more stories like this, then just let me know. Otherwise, this could be the last one. God bless you. Take care of you on this blessed Jummah.